It is a new campaign. It's definitely making a splash. It's called Bring Healthier Home, and it has to do with Loblaws and this great campaign. And of course, we've seen the reference with the blue line with the food and everything, and it continues to grow. Joining us is a registered dietitian, Susan MacFarlane. So great to have you back on the show.
Nice to be back.
Because I remember you actually were on the show not long ago talking about the Guiding Stars campaign.
Yeah.
And so this just seems to kind of
it's a tie-in. It's part of our health and wellness promotion. So our Bring Healthier Home campaign just launched on February 22nd. It launched nationally in all our banner stores. So what the campaign is Bring Healthier Home. So it's a tie-in to Dietitians of Canada Nutrition Month, which is of course this March, as well as the launch of our Healthy Insiders Report, which features over 50 new must-try products and healthier blue menu products, as well as the expansion of the Guiding Stars. So we started it here at Loblaws, but now it's expanding to your independent grocer and your real Canadian superstore. So the real focus this month is on health and wellness and how to get healthy foods into our customers' grocery carts.
Okay, so what would customers be looking for? I mean, they can go through a pamphlet like this. So what is the information that as dietitians you want to provide that you hope that people are making those decisions as they're making their way through the store?
Absolutely. So there's a number of things that customers can look for in stores. So first, the blue menu line has certain criteria that it has to meet in order to be blue menu. So what they can look at is on packages, there's plus and minuses that show what the actual nutrient that this product would contain. So that's the first thing. If they're looking for more omega-3s, more fiber, they can look for products that way. The second thing is looking in the Insiders Report. So we do have healthy items in here. But the thing I like about the Insiders Report is that the Guiding Stars are actually in there for every product. So the Guiding Stars, if you missed me when I was here last time, it's an at-a-glance nutrition navigation program that is launched in our stores. So what it does is it credits foods for vitamins, minerals, whole grains, dietary fiber, and omega-3s, and debits for saturated fat, trans fat, added sodium, added sugar. So it's a comprehensive at-a-glance tool customers can use to determine whether that food is healthy or not.
Okay, are we going through the store with like a pad?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It's at a glance. So I don't have any shelf tags on me, but maybe I'll just
But I have seen them. I have seen those in there.
Yeah, so it's blue and white stars. So what's changed is now the stars are a little bit different. So I don't know if you can see there, but that's what you're looking for. It's right on the shelf tag where the price is, big blue and white, and it ties into with our blue menu and all the blue Healthier Insiders things. So if you're seeing those stars, then it's an easy way to know if it's a healthier choice. And it's rated on 0 to 3 stars.
So I was going to say that one we're seeing is a 3-star. So
exactly.
0 is...
If it gets 0 stars, it either didn't meet the criteria or it had less than 5 calories per rating, or it is a health food product. If it has 1 star, it's getting good. 2 stars better. 3 stars is a healthy item. Dietitians will love if you eat it, so can't go wrong.
Now there are 4 of you across the city. So for you, you've taken on the responsibility of each of the major stores to be able to be in there.
Yeah. So Loblaws now carries dietitians, which we still get people in the store all the time being like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe there's a dietitian here." So yeah, so there's 4 of us in Ottawa. We each kind of cover an end. I'm in the West End. We're there about twice a week, and what we do as dietitians in store, we're on the floor. We're doing tasting demos where we're there just to answer your questions. We can leave our demos, go help you find healthy foods to put in your cart. We also offer complimentary one-to-one counseling, as well as free group and individual grocery store tours.
That's huge.
It is.
Because I mean, I think people are taking in the information, they're understanding it more, they want to make some of these choices, but then they get in there and it's so easy to just you're pressed for time, you don't have time sometimes to read everything through, so to have someone to be able to help you.
Yeah, and we recently did a survey actually, and it looked at, and people are trying to make healthier choices. So we looked at the families that are sitting down for meals, and the good news is 8 in 10 families, Canadian families, are sitting down at least 4 times a week, which is awesome.
That's impressive to think through and looking at people's schedules.
Yeah, and even of those, 2/3 of them are choosing healthier foods. So they are trying, and it's just, I've heard people, they don't know what to look for, it's overwhelming. So if you can walk with a dietitian, we call it kind of a shop and talk, and put those items in your cart, it's easier to remember next time you go back.
What's the item that you find you're most taking out of people's carts?
Most taking, I try, so we talk about everything in choice.
Right.
So I like to say, well, this is a moderation. So we talk about 80-20%. So 80% of the time should be healthy food, 20% of the time is kind of your treats. So I wouldn't say I'm taking foods out, I'm more so swapping. So a good example would be, say, canned beans, for example. I'll find ones that are packed with sodium. I'll say, well, blue menu, for example, we have no salt added beans. So I say, rather than taking it out, I like to swap. Because I find if you just cut things from people's
Right,
eyes.
and people,
It's not sustainable.
and they're probably not noticing it that much once they're actually in the kitchen and doing their food prep. But that one can is making a difference when you actually look at the numbers of with everything. We're going to take an opportunity in the second segment to actually incorporate a lot of these things actually into our kind of what we're putting in and how to do it and transfer it into the home.